call about 25 Productions. I'd like to talk to you all for a minute or two. I was watching a YouTube channel. I don't know his name. Dark Secrets of National Parks. Well, I was working for Yellowstone National Park in the kitchen at first as a cook. And then I went from kitchen cook to temporary ranger because they were sick and a lot of them couldn't work at that time. And they asked me if I wanted to do it temporarily. And I said yes. So I was a temp ranger. Well, they told me to grab a horse, go south of the main lodge. I did. And they didn't say where. You know, I just kept walking the bear. Actually, it was a bison trail. Bison went right through it, and moose and stuff. And I come across an old abandoned railroad tracks. I'm like, what's abandoned railroad tracks doing here? Well, I followed them. It was kind of like catty corner. Like, here's the main building. It was like over here, just a tad. Well, I found 4 abandoned railroad cars with Nazi symbols on them. Okay. The cover-up is the Nazi symbols were for the prisoners. If you didn't work for the United States, you go back to Germany to face punishment. That's how we got our scientists that made, to bomb, or not Hitler, that's the honest truth. We got them scientists that blasted us up to the moon, that made nuclear bombs, proven fact. And my question is, how did they get them Nazi cars from there to here to the United States? And how did Hitler's son get to New York when the government already knew it? And he's under a different name, but oh well. You see my point? I just wanted to share that with you. It's going to be a little short, but I'll see you tomorrow on a call scam baiting. But tell me what you think about that. A better railroad track. That's all it started. And then it was just weird. It looked like if you walk into the carts, you just barely touch on the wall. It looked like it would fall apart in the 4 years I was doing this. And I told them what I found, and they told me it was none of my damn business and not to go back there no more. I told them, I said, there wasn't no sign or nothing back there. You told me to go south, I did. Well, anyway, nobody got fired. 2 FBI agents came and told me that I had to zip it. It was none of my business. Oh, okay, whatever. I was young and stupid, 22. I just got done working for Bluebell Lodge up there in Mount Rushmore National Park. And so I figured I'd hit the Yellowstone. And this is how that started. I wanted to bring that short story to you, and it was just kind of weird, how government likes to hide stuff. And them scientists were on them cards. There was only like 15 arm cuffs that you can cuff to, 2 hands to a chain. I counted 14 of them in all, total, in all 4 cars. And train cars. And it just bothered me. And it was funny how the way they pushed me out, it wasn't like, get out of here, go on, go home. It was like, do one more patrol. You know, this was like a week later. Do one more patrol, and then you can go on home, and you did a real good job. Thank you. It was like short and sweet, but you could tell it was like, really? What did I do wrong? But anyway, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next call scam baiting. Stupid railroad cars.